February 12th, 1999, at 6 in the morning, a baby girl was born, and that girl was me. I was named after my mother and my kukam on my dad's side of the family. And before you ask, kukam means grandmother in Ojibwe, so you learn something. Hello, me, and to whoever visits this video out of curiosity. For those who don't know me, it's understandable. I'm one of 7.8 billion people on this world as we speak. This is going to future self in 10 years from now. So, hello, 33-year-old me. This is my first time doing this speed paint with my voice over it, so I had to write a script for this video. Normally I wing it and it goes pretty well, less stress. But now I have to be a little bit more organized since I have so much things to say. Please let me know if you prefer this, leave a like, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more art and see what happens in the Founder SMP. So yeah, I should start this letter video thing, whatever it's gonna be called, because I don't know what to call it yet. I should be 32, about to turn 33. Man, that seems like a long time from now, but it might feel like a blink, or does it feel more like it was like ages ago? I don't know. Could you tell me if I was right in front of you? A hopeful 23-year-old lady who has big dreams? Maybe you're still the same dreamer, or, same as me, but just a little bit more wise. But yeah, I hope life's been treating you well. And if not, I hope this put a smile on your face. Maybe sit down and enjoy the video with some root beer in the cup, with a blanket, for like a half an hour. Cringe at your younger self for drawing this. But do listen, please, as I tell you my life so far at the age of 23. Well, to begin with, the truck convert is currently happening. They were louder a few days ago, and on the 7th of February, they just put our lovely city in a state of emergency. I'm not too surprised with the violence that has been going on. And now that I'm editing and recording my voiceover, Ontario is now in the state of emergency because of the protest. Now they're talking about the military. Great. I'm gonna be hearing it down the street because that's literally where it's happening, down the street from where I live. Along with the Russia and Ukraine, I hope nothing happens, but that's just me being hopeful, and hopefully, actually, I don't want a war, but that's not looking like a good situation down there. Also, Tommy just recently joined the military and is looking forward to his eye surgery that will be happening very soon. And that he'll be probably doing a little tour whenever he's done first, like his basic training. So yeah, I wonder how that goes. You probably know though. Really know, because you're 10 years from now. You should be done, maybe. I got a question for you. Do you remember the first apartment? The basement apartment with 2 bedrooms at a very low cost? I personally love it, but if you ask me, the landlords aren't the best, but I'm not really surprised there. I have my own room with my own little workstation in the living room, kitchen, dining room area. But I wonder if you got like your own little personal little office area where you don't have to worry about it too much, because I know that Tommy accidentally walks into the room whenever I'm recording something or voice lining even. But yeah, do you have your own little office area that's not in the main area? And do you still have the glass table, like the glass L-shaped glass desk that you had since you were 18? I really hope you do, because it's a wonderful desk. Oh, and another thing, do you remember the neighbors? You know, the nice neighbors? Remember that one neighbor up on the second story and she gave me chocolate while I was in class? And then I thought something really sweet to get her some Skittles and gummies. And that really made her day since she was studying for something. I don't know what, but she was studying. Oh, and then that one time where the main levels, like the main story floor neighbors, they had like an extra pizza and they given it to us because they didn't know what to do with it. Tommy ate most of it. Really, he ate most of it. But I did kind of fight for the pizza, and I think a few people from Founder listened in because the music started laughing at the whole thing. Really, I couldn't believe we were fighting over pizza, but he did eventually eat it all. Besides chilling with them and recording videos, aka recording Minecraft videos and basically acting, I'm currently in the 2D animation course and I'm hoping to get into the film and media production program in the nearby college, which is a totally different college. But did I get into the program? If not, then did I get into the illustration and concept art program? And personally, for me, I'm thinking of doing both of those once I'm done the other, whichever comes first. And I'm hoping to have those diplomas so that I could basically do art and animation along with video editing. And, be my own boss. That is a dream come true. And also, the YouTube thing? Did you, keep it as a hobby or did you make it as your main focus? Because I'm actually curious. And does mom know? Nowadays? Because I hope she does. Because I put many, hours into it. Along with, personal ideas that I hope one day that people will watch and like. Oh, another thing too. Out of, curiosity, how did Founder SMP go? Did you manage to, finish the whole thing? I hope so, because I put many hours into editing each and every episode, so I'm kinda curious. Another thing too is that I've been recently put in charge of the Discord server of Founder SMP, but I have around, 0 to no experience, so hopefully I've gained a lot more experience, but I do have those around me to help out. Even if that one time I kinda screwed up and panicked, and I had to undo everything that I kinda did, which was wrong. Literally one thing, but I panicked. I really did. But hopefully I did a good job being, a moderator. So yeah. So people in Founder is starting to call me the Founder Mother, but I'm kinda used to being called the Chocolate Mother. Am I still that at the age of 33? I don't really understand why people see me as a mother figure, but I guess it's because I listen and I'm kinda nice. Though my sister would say that if you thought you were sweet, I'm sweeter, which I don't agree. I really don't. Am I actually a mother figure? Am I motherly? Maybe? I don't know. Could you tell me? Because you might have the answers. Do you remember the movie night when we were watching Enchanto on Disney Plus? Kamish was hosting it while Tommy was chopping the potatoes with, for French fries. I personally love the movie, and maybe it's because of the fond memories of watching it with them. But I think out of the whole movie, my favorite song was "We Don't Talk About Bruno, no, no, no," as well as the Surface Pressure song, since I could relate to that one a lot. Maybe the reason why I like that song is a lot is because I could see myself in it. I know that I'm not really close. I don't say what things are happening in real life, what I'm dealing with, because I don't want to worry people. Maybe that's why I like that, but Also, another thing too is that do you do you let more people in besides your family and the closest friends that you have? And you know the ones I'm talking about. I'll mention them later. I'm not gonna say their names, but it's Leaf, Blank, Phoenix, who goes by Jinx, Rose, and Bandage. Since they've been like little siblings for me for like the longest time. I met them since I was 18, so it's been quite some time. 5 years, almost 6. Wow, that's actually a long time. Huh. But do you still have them in your life along with the founder crew? I'm actually curious. Please tell me. Somehow, in some way. Oh yeah, speaking of those close friends, Leaf and Blank actually know the story of Inner Truths since they have their own characters and we kind of roleplayed in that world because of out of my pure curiosity. I know it's a long story, but how's the development going of Inner Truths? Have you like added new people in? I hope not too much because I really think the characters there are okay for now, especially Bandit. Please keep Bandit because Bandit's personally my favorite and he is one of the most easiest characters in the main cast to draw. And then there's Kazan and Justin, Gabu. Oh yeah, and Keija. Keija is like the hardest one since he wears armor like almost all the time and then also he's very big and bulky compared to like everyone else in the cast, which is what I love because each and every one of them look completely different. How about Space Rats? Did you guys did me, Blank, and Leaf finish that? Like it started out as a roleplay, but I kind of want to make it into a series because I freaking love the characters. Even Ariana, if I butchered that, I am sorry, Leaf. I am sorry. You know me and names. I'm bad at pronouncing when I've only seen, the written form of it. But he is one of my favorite characters to draw, even though he's not mine. He has this, I always picture him as, a cat, raccoon, maybe, a snake tongue alien. They're all aliens in Space Rats. But I love them. Each and every one of them. And I really do want to make that into an animated series someday along with Inner Truths. Because both of them are my high passion ones. The passionate projects that I want to do someday in the future. Which I hope you are, working towards or already working on. I hope that you are or going to have the studio very soon so that you can animate all the stories or future stories that you are going to do. It's pretty much a lot of things and I hope that you get to do a lot of things. So I actually hope that you get to do everything that I always wanted to, like going traveling, seeing the world, as well as get a corgi named Kibo because I've never owned a dog that was a dude. I had Contessa. Contessa was a girl dog, a female. So I hope that you got Kibo. But how did Kibo react to meeting Kachina? Because that is curious. Were they buddy or were they not? And also, did you get another cat? Because currently right now, I am thinking of getting another cat so that when me and Tommy go out and visit Mom, he's not alone and he has a friend to play with and snuggle, but he may also be like, no, I want to be the only child, therefore you shall not be loved by mother. Does that happen? If so, then what happened? I want to know. Also, what did you name the other cat? Because I already got a name for when I get my corgi dog, aka Kibo. Named after the Danganronpa character, Kibo. Like K1BO. And then I also hope that you go traveling around the world. Like, I know that I personally have plans of going to Toronto in a year or two with my friend Tiffany so that we can go explore the city, and I hope to take loads of pictures and see almost everything and walk on that, like, go in the CN Tower, and then there's the glass floor. At least stand on it or sit on it. Whichever works, me. Whichever works, you done it. You did it. And then also, I was recently invited to Rose's wedding, which is 3 years from now. So I was actually out of curiosity. Did you wear the purple dress? The white flowery one that I wore to prom? Or did you buy one? Or did you just say, F it, I am wearing a tuxedo, you can't stop me? I bet you whatever you wore, you pulled it off. You probably looked amazing and beautiful. But did you actually go there alone? Like, did you go to the trip alone? Or did you bring someone? Or did you bring a love interest? Oh dear goodness, did you? If you actually did bring a love interest, I wouldn't be surprised because that'll be a few years from now. But right now, I currently find it hard to like find someone to love because I need a connection with them, like natural connection. Those who I actually went on a date with just wanted me in the bed, and that's just. But yeah, if I were to ever get someone, like, even I want a relationship. I want someone to, care about me, comfort me, be goofy and yet mature, intelligent in their own way, to be creative. And I would accept their flaws because I would think that they're pretty nice and perfect in my eyes, at least. Also, I want them to be the knight ready to save me at any time, but sometimes I want to be the knight that saves them. Oh shoot, Katrina, I think I'm a hopeless romantic. What do you think? Indeed, I am a hopeless romantic. If you did find someone, do you guys plan on having kids? I know that I have a list of names. My top pick for a daughter is something that starts with an I, and no, I'm not gonna say it here because I don't want people using it because it's so unique, and I've named them after a few members in my family. But I will tell you, for if I were to have a boy, any name that starts with Ed. Maybe not Edgar, but Ed. I know an Ed, and he is awesome. He is fabulous. He's a fabulous man. But I've had the name Ed long before I met this Ed. And it was probably because of the Narnia series Edmund, who was, the boy that got tricked by the witch. Like the Winter Witch. I have to rewatch the whole series at some point. But anyways, yeah, I promised myself that I'll name my first boy something with Ed. And once I make a promise, I am fully contented on keeping it. So I really hope that you get your family that you always wanted, and and the big house. Like, I hope you get the big house with a front porch with a big beautiful tree in the front so that you can sit down and draw, do art, and that sort of thing, because that'll be awesome, and you'll have the street view and it'll be perfect. You'll have like a little driveway. Okay, look. I always wanted a house like that, and I just thought one day I shall have a house like that. And then in the house would be one room where I can have it as my office, where I can do art and be myself. along with recording, because I know for a fact that I would love to have my own little office room so that I don't have to worry and I could just shut the door. I'm in the open, so I have no doors to shut. Unless if I want to shut my brother's door, which could be a thing. So yeah, I would love my own office, and then I don't want much kids, so each room will be given to a kid. And then have a nice backyard, enough room to play with, and then they'll have a, like, obviously I would want a cat and a dog. And if my kids ever ask for a dog, I am going to get them a cockapoo, because that's what Contessa was. And then maybe a German Shepherd Boxer mix, but I mean, and any breed after a cockapoo, they are free to get, as long as they know the breeds, basically the history of the breed. That's all I'm gonna ask of them, is do the research of what dog they want, as well as the cats. Obviously, each cat is different. For example, Kachina is a red-pointed Siamese. He is very talkative and active, so he is a little annoying if I don't play with him or give him enough attention. He is a needy little baby. And speaking of babies, Kachina also says, "Hello, you better worship me still." Well, currently he is somewhere in the apartment. Originally he was, as I was finishing writing the script, he was on his cat tree. The cat tree that, yeah, I had to fix a few times along with Tommy. And yeah, so he's about 5 years old right now. And like I said before, thinking of getting another cat. But I will have to introduce him slowly. Maybe not a kitten, but it would be cute to see Kachina with a kitten, though. Would be. Kachina still has like a little Instagram, so I was thinking if I get another little pet, is basically get them their own little Instagram, or maybe if Kachina's willing, is for them to share an Instagram, so that we get to see them growing up and being friends or rivals for my love. Yes, of course, little rivals. They'll be spoiled little babies, that's for sure, because of me. I'm actually pretty sure that I brought everything up that I wanted to speak to myself about. So I think I should just tell my future self what I think. I don't really like saying goodbye or ending things, so I should just say I'm proud of you. You're much more wise than a 23-year-old being silly, drawing things and playing Minecraft while telling a story while doing so. No matter what you are doing currently, no matter where you are in life, I think you are awesome. Since whatever you are doing what you love the most. I really hope that I become the person I want to be. And even if you think yourself as flawed still, or somehow still immature, which I'm pretty sure no matter what age we get, we are still gonna be immature as heck, because I think that's just part of our personality at this point. But I'll be happy to be you when I'm 33. So yeah, even though at the beginning I said that I'll stay on the script, I did not. I really didn't. I literally did not stay on the script. It was like halfway through. I said screw it in my mind. I'm winging it. So somehow I winged some of it, but I stayed relatively on the script. So better be happy about that. So this was very much the end of the little letter that I wanted to say to 10-year-old me. Like 10-year-old? No, 10 years from now. Oh my goodness. 10 years from now. But I really hope that you enjoyed this little drawing and speed paint and enjoy the rest of the time that you have here to, finish and see the finished product. So I have an Instagram at under dash shadow feather, all lowercase, and then another little under dash thing. So yeah, I hope to see you then, and if you like this, let me know by pressing the like button and then maybe subscribing again. And I feel weird for saying that. I feel weird. This feels weird. Anyways, I hope you like it. Enjoy!